It's Monday today, and it's my third day to school because my fall semester officially started last Thursday. And this semester is different from all the other semesters that I've had before because it's my first ever semester to actually go to school on campus. To fit my work schedules and my club schedules in the weekdays that take place in the afternoon and the evening, I mostly try to take morning classes this semester. I definitely am a morning person, so I'm actually glad that I have a reason to take morning classes. My first class on Monday is an online class, and this class has a lot of reading to do, meaning that the lecture itself holds little importance to me, because I prefer reading the materials myself and taking in the raw information from scratch rather than having a professor explain it to me and the summaries. On Monday, I have 3 classes, and the third class, like the first class, is also somewhat online, as in it's hybrid, so I have the time to grab lunch if I want before I leave for work. Unfortunately, the line in the cafeteria was too long for me to wait, so I thought I'd get to work early and go to a nearby cafe. This is a place I often come to when I have time to spare before work, and I ordered hot chocolate because I was feeling a bit chilly at the moment. The Great Gatsby is one piece we're working on in one of my classes, and I'm genuinely enjoying the read. It's already 7, and since I barely had a decent meal for the entire day, I couldn't wait to go home for my snack. I still had a few pages remaining in the chapter I started at the cafe. I thought I'd finish it before I go to bed. Compared to yesterday, it's a delightful day. I have a terribly busy day planned because I have my club open house and work and 2 classes in a row in the morning. After class, I had to run right to the subway station so that I won't be late to work. As soon as I'm off work at 6, I need to come back to school by 7 for my club open house. The open house could have been better, but I'm not going to regret over something that's already passed, and I'm just going to enjoy the moment at the pub with my friend and take a good rest when I go home. Right, so I got these books from my professor because I said I was taking book recommendations. So he read that book recommendation thing on the ID card that we had to make for his class. So now I'm going to BCC. Okay, so now I'm getting ready to have an interview with the new members, like people who apply to the club, day club. So there's only going to be 2 people today, so it's a very small room, like that. And so once I'm done having interviews, I'm going to study here. Yep. I'm currently taking a class called International Monetary Economics, and I did not take the prerequisite that probably explains the basics of economics. So I'm having quite a challenging time to understand all the concepts and the basics of economics. These shoes were literally killing me all day long. I love the color, but clearly they are too tight for me. And every spring or summer, I swear I'm going to throw it away, but I can never get myself to do that. My first class begins at 9:30, and it takes me about an hour to get to school, but I'm still not even at the subway station. So I got up kind of late today, and I did not even have the time to jump in the shower. I just hope I get there in time. Thankfully, I wasn't late, and in class we studied Shakespeare sonnets, and it was absolutely incredible. I'm definitely fell a doting. My initial plan was to go straight to the library, but I thought I needed some caffeine, And then I thought I could use some sandwich, for I barely had a decent meal for this entire week. I was pretty sure I was chewing leather, but no matter because it was enough for me to fill my stomach. It took me less than 10 minutes to gobble down that sandwich, and now I was finally ready to read. Since the Thanksgiving holiday begins tomorrow until Monday, I needed to borrow critical essays on Great Gatsby so that I could study during the weekend.